And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, building expert advisors and indicators for the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms, and also just in general becoming a better trader. And then I share this information with you here, and then you become a better trader shortly thereafter if you're paying attention. So that's why I put these videos out, is to help you become a better trader and help me become a better trader in the process. Let's see. So first, let's go ahead and get into risk disclosure, since you can lose money trading Forex, and this is how this goes. First, this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. I have held NFA registration in the past, about 20 years ago. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. What that means is that basically this is not a buy and hold scenario. If you like buy and hold investing, this is not the place for you. That even if you get caught in a very strong bullish territory, for example, the yen trade in 2014, and you just buy and hold it, you're still going to get wiped out, because there are pullbacks that would eliminate your account. That would take you beyond your account's means, unless you got really a lot of money, and then you could withstand those means, and then you would have made a lot of money in the long term. But at any rate, let's go ahead and go forward with some more stuff. Let's look at, let's talk about me some more. So here are here's the stuff I have, the indicators and the, what do you call them? Indicators and EAs, expert advisors. I have up on MetaTrader 5, MetaTrader 4 right now, and MetaTrader 5. We have the multi-time frame confluence dashboard right here with 28 downloads. We have the Bollinger Band and RSI Mean Reversion Pro for MetaTrader 5 right here. That's kind of perking up. Interesting. Then we also have the Bollinger Band and RSI Mean Reversion Pro for MetaTrader 4 right here with 13 downloads, and then the FIBO continuation zones right here with 68 downloads. So this is a fun place to go to check this out. I'll put the MetaTrader 4 multi-time frame confluence dashboard up as soon as I can. I'm using it right now. It works. It works great. I just don't have time to load it right now. Let's see. We have I haven't done anything the past week as far as new contributions, but I do have a new EA on the way. Again, that's starting to enter development soon. We'll see how that works. In the meantime, let's look at the other thing we talked about, tradingforexforprofit.com. So here is Trading Forex for Profit. You can start for free if you're ready to go, or if you just want to learn about Forex. We have down here, are you new to Forex? You can go here to Forex Trading for Beginners, which is a very fun place to start on this. So we have Forex Trading for Beginners, that if you're new to Forex, it might be a place to actually start to kind of learn to the field first before you jump in with your money, or to open a demo account. You can't open a demo account. I would recommend Forex.com. They don't pay me to say that, but this is where you can start for free. They don't pay me to say that, but my live accounts and a demo account is with Forex.com. So can log in here and show you what we got going on. And don't tell anybody, but my password is a bunch of asterisks. At any rate, here we have the accounts right here. You can come in here and set up your live account right there, and then load your account activity. I have it set up for deposit. This is if you if you import your trades right here. If you already have an account and you import your trades, then you can do that, and then that'll automatically set up the account activity. I need to go and fix that, I think, because I think if I go to a different account, it's different. Yeah, it is. So I need to set those parameters up. I don't. This is the only thing it's set up for right now is DX Trade, and also MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. However, you can just convert your history to a CSV and then go from there. Most people know how to do that. I really need to set up a video on that. At any rate, you can set up your strategies right here. If you know your strategies, then you can come in and just jump in. This is my Achilles heel is right here. Is impulse trading, just seeing an opportunity and jumping right in, and that is how you lose money. And I'm very good at that sometimes. That is called gambling too, instead of actually trading. There's a difference. Let's see. We have billing right here. You can start for free right here. It says so right there. $0 costs $0 to get started, and it's best for beginning the workflow. And then $19 for the pro version if you wanted the full analytics and advisory system, as well as more than one account. And then we have the premium version that gives you access to premium news and gives you feedback from me and others on important topics. So the first thing we need to talk about today is this. This is big news yesterday. Where'd it go? There it is. Treasury announces increased sizes of nominal long-end liquidity support buybacks beginning September 9th. So what that means is that in the 20 to 30 year, okay, no, the 10-year, the 20-year, and the 20 to 30 year sector, they're going to be buying back about $2 billion maximum size of $2 billion would be like, so they're doubling the number of bonds they're going to be buying back. So there has been a QE type thing going on that's been keeping the bond yields down. Bond yields has been big on everybody's mind lately because of the world, the quote unquote world debt thing. World debt crisis that's coming. Look at that. Bitcoin over 71,000. So that was a big breakout yesterday. And that's what caused it, was the Treasury announcing that they're going to buy back more long-term bonds. They're trying to keep yields down. But when they try to keep yields down, they're going to increase they're going to decrease the yen carry trade. So I'll get to that in just a minute. But right now, that is a big anti-fiat money play right there that's going on, which is anti-fiat currency, which is why Bitcoin was invented in the first place. Pushing 72 right now, up from 67 yesterday, 64 yesterday. So that's a massive move. Let's look at the two-year. Let's look at the 2-year. Let's look at the 10-year. 10-year bond yields perking back up again today. So they're not completely buying the news on that. And that buyback doesn't start until September the 9th. So that's where we're going to start seeing more of an unwind of the yen carry trade. Japanese 10-year fell off a little bit, but that doji is not very convincing. I'm expecting to see that flip a little bit. And then that brings us to the yen carry trade, which start over here. This is did I have this set on 2-year? On 30-year. Okay. Let's check out the 30-year. 30-year is even closer than the 10-year. Here we go. Here's the 10-year. This is what we as currency traders usually take a look at. Just right here. Here is the big news on the buyback yesterday. Relief, maybe brief. Yeah. So we're looking at possible carry trade breakdown here. Again, the Japanese bond yields fell off today, so more buying into the Japanese yields. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a rotation by the Treasury into the Japanese bonds, or Japanese government bonds. I would not be surprised at all. That'd be some shenanigans that takes place behind the curtain of world finance between the Treasury Department and the BOJ. We did not want to do that. So we'll go back to this chart. Let's go down to the euro versus the pound. Euro versus the pound. Looks like the pound's gaining a little bit more strength today. Oh, it's something we didn't do today. Let's look at Market Pulse and see what's going on there. Market Pulse at tradingforexforprofit.com looks like this. It is risk on, so we're looking at more of a bullish scenario with the dollar versus the yen. No, we're not. Scratch that. Maybe the pound versus the yen, but they're starting to get some divergence between the yen currencies. That's not unusual, actually. And then after that, for the calendar today, let's go up here. And what do we have up here? We have on the calendar today, we have the Philly Fed Manufacturing Index. And that's about it for the medium impact to high impact. Low impact, there's not really anything going on since I don't publish low impact news here. I just try to keep it as lean as possible, so you see the important factors and not just all the factors. Okay, now back to the euro versus the pound. Euro versus the pound is your pound is gaining up on the euro right now. So I'm going to go kind of fast. I'm running out of time here on my end, so we're going to go a little bit faster today. DXY is right there, 98.68. Big sell-off in the DXY yesterday, which launched the euro versus the dollar up to 117. It's kind of hanging out at 117 now. It's a 100 pip move, easily a 100 pip move, 125 pip move from yesterday. Pound versus the yen, same thing. Launch the pound versus the pound versus the dollar. Launch the same thing. 136.43. Swissy, nope. Totally rejected at 79.86. It's well under 80. It's 81. That's where it was yesterday morning when we got started. Big sell-off in the yen yesterday, but that is not what intervention looks like. This is intervention. This is not intervention. So the pound yen crosses, we're looking at gaining on the dollar versus the yen. I have my I have a sell stop trade set up at 157.12. That is indicating to me when the next breakdown is going to be. It's going to be way down here. So, oh no, it's not. It'll be way about up here. Even higher than that. You're right about here. Yeah, somewhere around here. So it's that's where I think the next breakdown is going to be. It is not triggered, so I'm not going to be losing the swap on that until it figures out what's going to happen next. But I am set up for a bearish dollar yen trade. Exactly the opposite on the pound versus the yen, because it's the who are they? The BOE is not buying back bonds, even though the British pound 10 years is over 5%, I think. Yeah, British 10 years over 5%. So that's going to be carry on the carry trade, so to speak. 216.24 and bullish, got up 102 points from yesterday's quote sell-off end quote, and a bearish bullish engulfing candle. Might be time to get into that. I am set up to come in at somewhere. Where am I? 216.34 is my endpoint on those. So we'll see what happens with that. Euro versus the yen up 71 pips this morning. Canadian versus the yen up 60 pips this morning. Aussie versus the yen. So that may be a good shock, but it's also the dynamics should be changing pretty soon on that. 112.92 on that. Let's look at NYMEX crude oil, 86.69, perking up again. We don't like to see that. It makes the world inflation model go higher. The USDCAD, big sell-off, 137.67, down 41 pips already this morning since 5 o'clock yesterday. Aussie versus the dollar, kind of flat, very flat. Look at that big candle yesterday. The gold took off, kind of like Bitcoin. Big anti-fiat money type trade continuing on both those correlate. 44.88 was trading at 43 something yesterday, 43.30. So that's a huge move in gold yesterday. About $188. Platinum up $76 yesterday, getting to kind of fuzzy and flat today. Palladium perking up a little bit. My favorite, silver, 66.70, up from 63 yesterday. So it's about a $4 move on silver. Yeah. Let's look at the U.S. software sector real quick. Everything's with that indicates that there might be a cut in rates. If there's a cut in rates and these companies can raise money faster, that's why their stock went up, because these companies are not based on performance. They're based on how quickly they can raise capital. So the IGV was up 0.8%. HubSpot is up almost 7%. Salesforce is up 5%. Intuit up $3.44. GoDaddy up $1, yeah, up $1. Intuit up $12. How about that? That's a darling and a half right there. 215 to up over $100 in the past 7 weeks. GoDaddy right there. I'm still not pleased with what I'm seeing. Adobe looking like it's topping out right there at 272. We'll see if that that collapses later. Hate to say it, but you know, it's in the air. Upwork is up 2.36%. Mag 7, let's go to them. 60. The Mag 7 ETF from Round Hill is 66. Up 1.38%. Google kind of flat at 0.15%. Amazon up a couple of a percent. Apple up a couple of a percent. Meta kind of flat at 0.43%. We'll see how that lawsuit goes. Microsoft up or down about $1 yesterday. Let's see how that transpires into today's markets. And Nvidia up down to $2. Tesla up $14. Ooh, big revision on that. How about that? So we're looking at the robotaxi coming out. And Amazon announced that they're going to have drone delivery by the end of next year, I think. So that'll be interesting. Then we have Tesla up $14. Already talked about that. SPCX off $3.50. Not much to talk about there. It's now below the offering price of the IPO. And here we have the Nifty 50, the IBD 50, as it were, which is pretty flat yesterday, up $37, and we'll see if that continues today. So with that, that's all I've got for today. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel. And lastly, if you, what is it? Oh yeah, if you want to talk to me directly, then hit me up in the comment section, and I'll be happy to talk with you. You guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.